Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and I've reached level 34 and I've got a pet. Awesome. I just wanted to share this moment with you. I thought it was just one of those things, one of those milestones that doesn't come along often, and I thought it'd be wrong not to record it and put it up. Essentially, yeah, me and Xenartik here just hanging out in South Carolina. We're just going to go, I'm just going to take him for a spin. Essentially, we're just going to see how he goes. He's light blue to me. Thing with, I mean, I'm assuming that the shaman pets are much weaker than magician ones, for example. I would assume, and I think they probably need to be, actually, considering you can buff the crap out of them. It'd probably be a bit unfair if they had, really good pets plus all the buffs. Not that I'm one of those that think that buffs are only, marginal. Small percentage kind of gains, really. I don't think they do anything super duper, but yeah, it's just interesting just to see what sort of difference it makes. I've chucked a few buffs on him, so we'll see how we go. Now there's a centaur archer here. Let's get him. What I just want to do is put him into combat, really, get him to fight something, see how he goes. There's a light blue archer over there, so let's take him over here. I'm expecting him to get absolutely, probably hammered a fair amount, but we'll see how we get on. Xenartik, go! Oh, I'm still levitating. Go! Yeah, he's trying to levitate as well. Go, go, go! Let's see how we get on. Can he win in a straight up fight with no help? I reckon probably not. What I'll do is let's root the archer just in case. He's doing okay. He's doing alright. I think I've got a quickness cast on him, which I'm sure is probably helping. What's he hitting for? Not a lot. But he's kind of holding his own. If I helped, the centaur archers are certainly, when you're fighting them close to your level, they're there's certainly no lambs. They give you a good hiding. So yeah, he's kind of holding his own there. I'm pretty happy with that. The only buff I've really got on him, I've got quickness for combat, but that's only damage related. He's kind of taking damage quite well, but I did put Talisman of Nag on him. I think that's the only other thing that I've got. But it's weird because it kind of changes the dynamic of. Do you know what I have got? I've got Scourge. Finally I've got a useful disease dot. I didn't have one before, so let's chuck that on. I think it works quite well with Instill, because I think it works. It lasts a lot longer than the poison ones, yeah, it does a fair amount of damage over a longer period of time. Great for root rotting, I would imagine. But it's interesting. It changes the whole dynamic of the class, really. I've kind of got something else to think about. Something else I can use tactically, in combat. Yeah, it's just really interesting. It's the class feels different again, which is weird. And I do like pets. I do like pet classes. I like to have a pet along. So I'm quite happy to have him, Xenartik. He's my wolf. He bashes as well, stuns a bit when they're running away, which is quite interesting. I think he'll probably get all the experience for that one, though, I would say. What we got here? Jade earring. I'll take that just for. Can't imagine it's worth too much. Centaur foal, not worth his time. I can heal him as well. Awesome. Kind of a lot of options. Pets are a lot weaker, and if I'm fighting stuff that's dark blue to me, he's going to take a pounding. But interesting. I can heal him very well, actually. Obviously, being a shaman. So a lot of options, and I'm quite excited, actually. I've kind of I feel that I've had another. Are you keeping up with me there? Come on, Xenartik, don't muck about. I feel like I've had another kind of. My excitement button's been pushed again. From an Everquest point of view, you kind of go through lulls and that kind of thing when you're playing any game, really, and then something happens and it sort of gets you back into it. And I feel that that's probably just happened again. Just gives me loads more options, and I'm glad I've got him to take to the Kedge Keep, because that's where I'm going to be heading next. It's Friday night, and I might try and get this video up tonight. You know, I might try and do a quick render and put it up. So I've got a weekend ahead of me. So tomorrow I'll hopefully be getting, I don't think I've got too much on. Football's on in the afternoon, but other than that I think I'll probably be going to Kedge Keep and hopefully getting some footage. I did remember, I'm not sure if as a wolf he needs Spirit of Wolf cast on him, but I cast it anyway. I've got what I probably need to check out here is, I'm not going to stay logged in for too long tonight. I just wanted to get to 34 and get my pet, and I wanted to share that all with you. But I do know that I think I've mentioned it in the video I put up yesterday. Was it yesterday or earlier on today? It might have been even. I think it was earlier on today. There's another bard here, as part of the bard 6-minute diet thing. I think it's Valen Nostrolo. I think he hangs out at the old well, doesn't he? So I could probably go and have a look at him, because that's probably what I'm planning on doing with the shaman. Is it's going to be easy to spend an awful lot of time doing the totemic quests, I think. So I'll probably break it up with a bit of leveling, a bit of questing, a bit of leveling, just to keep the variety. And that's what that was kind of. I mean, I know that one or two people found it a bit strange that I was doing the quest, because the items essentially probably really for my level I could be camping something better, but I think it's just I like doing quests, the fact that they're there, and I like to say that I've kind of, you know, I've gone through and I've done a bit of Everquest history, you know, by doing it really, and I'd quite like to record and maybe take a few screenshots of me in the full totemic, you know, if I ever sort of manage to get that. So, but it's quite nice because it kind of breaks up the game. You know, you can do a bit of questing, a bit of leveling. Because, you know, I've come too far, haven't I? It's probably, I was just going to say it's probably absolute, no, it probably is actually, isn't it? What's going on over there? There's some kiting going on. It's absolutely pointless coming to, well, I was going to say it's absolutely pointless coming to fight gnolls, because it's quite late on a Friday evening, and it's relatively you know, and it's relatively busy, the server generally, but there is a gnoll there, but I do feel a bit bad about. I don't like just picking off mobs, even though it doesn't appear to anyone camping that one. It's still a possibility. There is another gnoll up there. That's one of the that's Brother Drash over there. Okay, so I'll head north a bit. Am I heading north? Yeah. Let's see if we can just get to the well, and I'll see if Nostrolo's being camped or not. And we'll, because yeah, I kind of got to now try and work the pet into some tactics. I think the tactics will probably be still quite similar. What I like to do, or what I've been doing, is whatever I'm fighting, when it starts to kind of bottom out from a, you know, it's still dark blue, but it starts to get to the lower end, I'd like to do a bit of melee just to keep my skills up. But yeah, but it's mostly sort of root rotting. I've got two dots now which can do a lot of damage, and I suppose the pet will probably be, he's not going to be an off tank, that's for sure. Certainly not against this sort of stuff probably, but I'm just guess he's probably going to be just an extra dot, I think, probably. Let's have a look over here. I don't think it's this guy. Baynar Swiftsong, he's actually indifferent to me, so it's not him. It's this guy right near the well, and there is absolutely no one here camping him, so what I'll do is I'll give it a go. Regret passing there. I'm not sure if I mean, he's going to be scowling, I'm sure, yeah, because I've been killing one of his friends for a fair period of time. I think it's fair to say. The only thing I want to be careful of are wandering gnolls, wandering aviacs. Not that I'm bothered by them, but it's just a pain in the arse to get an ad when you're sitting down. Anyway, here we go. Let's try old Valen out, see how we get on. What I want to do is What I always do really. Let's bung a quickness on Xenartik first. So yeah, it's quite interesting this, just having something else there. I've just got to sort of what am I going to be doing? I think what I'll probably do is I'll definitely tag R's. I generally always open up a fight with that. Don't see why not. Well, he he resisted the spell. There you go. Not a good start. There we go. I think he's a fair amount of level, levels below me. I don't think he's super duper sort of up there. I think these bard the bard diet sort of leveling is meant to be pretty casual. It's not meant to sort of drive you mad. Let's see how Xenartik gets on fighting Valen. Probably going to take a bit of a whack, but obviously what I don't want is for sugar worn off. What I don't want is for Xenartik to take too much damage. Really, that's the thing. Or what I should say is I don't want him to do. This is a problem actually. This route's not sticking at all, which is a bit of a pain. And the egret's joined in, typically. I'm really low on mana. God damn, that's typical, isn't it? How's Xenartik? Xenartik, he's still doing the business. I think I'm using instill, and I think I'm probably going to switch back to root because I think it's just maybe slightly too mana, too much mana. But yeah, well, that's how the fight's going. It's sort of kind of resisted a bit, which I'm surprised at. I think he's level 29, 30-ish, so it's a few levels below me. I didn't expect him to resist quite so much, but it's a successful experiment. I have to say that I know that Valen's slowed, but Xenartik is pretty much he's not slowed anymore. He's just worn off. But I have to say that it is a pretty good test. I think Xenartik in a pinch, probably pretty good. I think for the old sort of tanking just a bit. If I'm desperate, I can do that. But certainly he's going to be good for chasing things down like that. There we go. Straight onto the egret. You go for it, Xenartik. What does he drop? Not a lot. Okay. Let's go back. I don't think I need to help Xenartik out here, probably. Yeah, so that was kind of a bit messy. I don't think I quite got the quite got it the right way round there. I think probably tag R's then. You want to get your dots off really, because I think the dots have got a chance of breaking the route, but it's probably best to tag R's then route, move away a bit, and then just get your dots on. Make sure you're getting them on without sort of without being disturbed or with the chance of being stunned or something. That's probably the best way of doing it. But anyway, guys, yeah, there you go. That's my first proper fight with my new pet. I think what I might do is see how long old Nostromo takes to spawn. Maybe do it again, just to just for a bit of practice. Anyway, guys, I wanted to share this moment with you. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you again soon.